So I'm finally here for my photo shoot. I'm going to do some headshots today with photographer Artis.
Alrighty.
I hope we give you guys good feedback. Okay, thank you. Here we go. People always ask us to talk and stuff. I guess it's how we look. We look different.
So, little interview about Islam, Islam here in America, but also, I guess, how a little bit is in Vegas.
Everyone.
Hey. Back in New York.
I'm cool.
From the Strip in Vegas to Times Square in New York. Baby, take a deep breath. Smell that?
Smell garbage.
Baby, that's not garbage. That's New York.
Baby, don't be getting these crackle toes and people are teach man. Don't get my crackle toes.
I got all of them. All those toes.
Look at the snowman. Look, his eyes is made out of dates.
Same.
You know?
That means he's Muslim.
Yeah, he's
oh
Muslim.
my god.
He's Muslim. What's your name? You know, you thought his name was Frosty, but what is it? Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr is his name.
Hey, welcome back to our next vlog with Bilal and Shaeeda. I
Back
guess
to another vlog.
another vlog. You guys seen the consistency? Please comment on our consistency. Anyhow, this vlog is all about a week in our life. A whole week, not one day.
Instead of one day, we're going with a whole week.
A whole week in our life as influencers, as TV personalities, as regular people who juggling day-to-day basis and so many crazy stuff. But we are going to take you guys along with us. So let's go straight into what we did last week. Vegas, right?
Oh, okay. So we're gonna go back to Vegas just for a quick second because we did do some things in Vegas. There was some influencer stuff
That was
we didn't
still
show
within
you.
the week.
Yeah. So let's head right back to Vegas right now.
You guys have a crazy week. We just landed in Vegas, so waiting for our ride to come pick us up, which is Bilal's sister Rabia. But this is so many things happened this week. It's crazy, but guess what? We are going. We are enjoying our blessings. We are not complaining. So this is how it goes down, you know.
This is how it. This is you know, she's a reality TV star, you know, and obviously a social media influencer now.
Yeah.
So this is what we do.
This is our life. This is our life.
Any given week. This week just so happens to be even more crazy and hectic. So, but yeah, this is our journey.
How do you feel about being a Muslim in America, especially showing your
You know, I love being a Muslim in America, simply because, one, as African American, we have a deep-rooted history here in America, and our history is much different than a lot of other people from around the world. We came in a mysterious way. You know, no one came here to actually like propagate and give us a religion, so we came a different way. But we found we came back to Islam because many people who were, you know, once slaves in this country were Muslims, and their religion was stripped from them. And I'm sure that those ancestors made prayers that generations after them would find their way back to Islam. So Allah brought us back to Islam. So that's one. But two, you know, and just following, you know, Muhammad the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, that as Muslims it is very important to spread dawah. You know, so it's hard to do that necessarily if you live in a Muslim country. So we live in a country where it's not predominantly Muslim. So even today, after Juma, there was a brother who just took the Shahada.
Yeah.
So we're always propagating and spreading the religion, and it's a reason why not just here in the West, but all around the world, that Islam is the fastest.
Yeah, and for me, being a Muslim in America, I have the free will to practice my religion, and I love that. Nobody's stopping me. I feel liberated in America with Islam, which is good, you know, because I didn't come from America. I came from Trinidad and Tobago. That's a small island in the Caribbean. So when I came to America, I was kind of worried about being a Muslim here, thinking, you know, all these things you hear on TV, if it's going to affect you, but for me, it's been a beautiful experience since. So I'm glad I'm able to practice my religion freely in America.
It's been a welcoming experience for you.
It has been a welcoming experience, you know. Of course, we're going to have good and bad in everything. For the most part, it has been a positive experience in America being a Muslim here.
What would you tell the people, especially in Indonesia, to know about Muslim in America? If you have like to say.
Okay, if you live in Indonesia and come to America, don't get too carried away. Don't drink. I mean, everything is so open in America, you know. There's a lot of temptation, but you can try to hold on to your Islam and guide your heart. And trust me, everything should go well. The downside to everything being so open is that you find yourself being tempted to go into do mischief or things that is prohibited in Islam, but you got to hold on to your Islam. There's masjids all over America, you know. Just try to find yourself grounded in a mosque, in a community, and practice your religion the best you can.
Yeah, you know, when you're strong in your faith, it doesn't matter where you're located, right? You know, whether you're being in an area like Vegas, which is known to be what
Sin City.
Sin City. But the fire doesn't touch you, much like Prophet Abraham when he was put into the fire. You know, because your strong faith and your iman and your taqwa and your regardless for God, for Allah, so that none of that bothers you. And in fact, going into some of these areas, like in the middle of, you know, some of the inner cities in America, etc., you're able to pull out some of those individuals that within those groups and associations to help them become aware of Allah. And a lot of them end up becoming, you know, Muslim and taking the Shahada. So it's a beautiful thing being here, you know, and it's a great opportunity to be able to continue to spread Islam as we are commanded to do.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty.
I hope we gave you guys good feedback.
Yeah, no, it was more than perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, that was a little...
We didn't expect to do that interview, but it just happens. Anywhere we go, people always ask us to talk and stuff. I guess it's how we look. We look different.
So, little interview about Islam. Islam here in America, but also, I guess, how a little bit is in Vegas, even though we're not in Vegas. But alhamdulillah, we can relate because just being here in America. So, we're out.
We're out.
All right. So now that we're back from Vegas, we made it safely back to KC, as you can see. And we got a crazy week. I mean, we're talking about from Vegas all the way around the country to New York. Did I let the cat out the bag? But anyway, so it's a crazy week. We got a lot in store for you guys. And it started off with the one and only.
Yes, for my photo shoot. So you guys know I recently signed with a local talent agency right here in Kansas City. So let's go straight to my headshots.
Yeah, let's go see her photos.
Hi everyone, Shaeeda here, and welcome to a day in my busy life. So now I am in my car. I'm headed down to Kansas City to do some headshots. I'm gonna get some headshots done downtown, and I'm taking you guys along with me. Now I'm wearing all beige. This is like a whole cream nude outfit. I have to change into my black outfit that's in the back of me, but I have like 24 minutes to drive. It's 2:06. I have to be there at 2:30. So let's go ahead and start. Hey you guys, welcome back. So I'm finally here for my photo shoot. I'm gonna do some headshots today with photographer Atis. I'm really looking forward to this. It's just a room with white walls, nothing much, but you guys are gonna keep posted on this journey with me because I'm gonna set this camera up somewhere near so you gotta see a little bit of my photo shoot. So you give me what you want.
What's up, beautiful people? So Bella is doing her thizzle. She's out there getting her photos and all that stuff taken care of, and I am out here doing my thing. So I have a podcast to film. All right. We are here. Let's get this party started.
Kristen Malfer with The Reality of Realty. We are here today, and I'm so excited to interview and visit with, well, I'm going to say it wrong, but it's a sexy name, and I love it when you say it, but I'll try. So, Bilal Aziz. Now, how do you really pronounce it?
You did. First of all, I'm absolutely excited to be here. It's always wonderful, and you hear me say this all the time, but you have a wonderful aura, this being in your presence, and it just screams like, I don't know, it's just warm. And but it's Bilal Aziz, and you did it. You said it pretty.
See, there's no way. That's just a lot sexier. Yeah, I love it. Well, thank you, and thank you for the compliment, because there's not a day that I see you, pass you, or that I don't smile. But you walk in and you own it. And I love that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Command the presence in the room. And yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today. Is I think it's important, kind of twofold, of first impressions. Yeah. So how we present houses to the market. But really it starts with, and of course I tell the agents, if you want to be Superman, you got to wear the costume. And you're always wearing the costume. Yeah. I love that. But so where did that come from for you? Because I didn't have to teach you that. When I first met you, you walked through the door and I'm like, hello.
Yeah, that's really interesting. One of my mentors, said to me, they actually kind of asked a question and said, what type of realtor do you want to be like 2 years from now? So I answered, I've always wanted to, conduct myself a certain type of way. They said, okay, well, that type of realtor, do they wear khaki pants or do they wear like a custom suit? So it was saying like, be that person that you want to be.
Whether that's
like
today
now.
Or 2 years.
Yeah, like be that wherever you want to present that image of yourself, like be it right now, today, and then I think naturally if you become that, then you start to live that, and you start to exuberate that confidence and whatever that looks. But it starts by the image that you present to the world.
Well, it is. I mean, if you walk in a room and I tell people, if you show up in your Lululemon or your sweats and all of a sudden we get a phone call for a listing presentation, you're not going. It's like, so, and I think when you're conducting business, if you go out and you look like a stay-at-home mom with your drawstring pants and your t-shirt, that's fine, you're comfortable. But is someone going to want to hire you to go sell real estate if you show up in a t-shirt? And, there's a way sometimes to put jeans with a nice blazer, and it's not like we have to be, fashionistas. But
right.
So, I mean, but you definitely have that.
You always say, like, if you want to be Superman, you got to dress the part. And the part means like wherever you're at, you have to dress the part, and I've always heard that people hate being sold, but they love shopping with friends.
Ooh, I like that.
Right? So if you're presenting a certain type of image that isn't, natural with the individual that you're trying to talk to, then it's kind of like, are you really being their friend? Or are you just,
right, it's kind of forced.
Right, it's kind of forced. So you want to be able to kind of really present yourself also the way that your customer, your client, or that circumstance, calls for as well.
The way too that you present not only yourself, but whenever you have listings or any of our team's listings, you do an amazing job of presenting those. You do amazing social media. I wish I had could take a little inch out of you and put so that I could learn it and know it. But I'll let you just do it great. But tell me what goes into that.
It's what really like excited me about being part of like this wonderful team here at Malfer Associate is that it exuberates like luxury. you know. And when people think luxury, they immediately go to like, oh no, price point. Like luxury isn't a price point. Luxury is an experience.
I love that so much.
You know,
You're
and
right.
so it's whether you're listing a $300,000 house or a $3 million house, a client there's some type of experience that's there that a client really wants to be a part of. So I want to feel like a client can come to me to buy a $5 million house or a $5 million lifestyle. You know, and people come to you because based off of the experience that you're giving them, you know, and we really pride ourselves on like, you know, that concierge experience.
Well, we're gonna do this again.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Forward to it.
Thank you.
The pleasure is all mine, and thank you once again for having me here.
Okay, Superman. Over and out.
Hell yeah.
Okay, that was amazing.
Very good.
Oh my gosh, that
Once
was
again.
good.
All right. So we just got done with podcast. Went very, very well. And wonder what my lovely wife is up to. She's probably still taking photos and everything like that. So let's go check on Bella.
Hey guys, welcome back. So I changed into my second outfit for my headshots. This is what I'm wearing. Nothing too fancy, it's just all in black. Let's get this party started.
In the bed you sound so musical, in the club you scream. God like gaze, you're so beautiful, but you're not for me. I can't sleep lately, I'm just trying to find peace. Classic melodies, I just wanna be free. I'm sorry, darling, I can't breathe. There's no room for us, there's no room for us. I said, darling, can you see? There's no room for us, there's no room.
That's a wrap. Guys, that's a wrap. And thank you to this incredible, hold on, get your shot. Thank you to this incredible photographer. This is artist right here. If you guys want to book him, always book him busy, right? So I would not put that out here. Hey guys, so I just finished my photo shoot. Now I'm walking back to the car. It's been a fun moment. It was so fun. And I get time to change back into what I had on before because I just want to hurry up and leave. Anyhow, you guys, I'm going to my next adventure.
All right. Well, a busy day today. And we're not done. But anyway, needless to say, we actually something pretty cool today. I'll wait till Bella comes downstairs, but we have everything kind of set up. As you can see right here, got our lights and everything, and got if you look right here, got a computer and everything, and that's because we have something kind of pretty cool. And speaking of the devil, well, she's not the devil, but
Speaking of the beauty.
beauty. So here she got out of the camera, like she got here, came out. But tell the people what we're about to do.
We're going to do a next interview with some Stanford students, university students.
So does that make us like Stanford professors?
No, it doesn't.
Because this is our second time. So this is a class that we are actually doing at Stanford University, where we are having an opportunity to be able to talk to the students at Stanford. So
yes, for sure.
we got to get everything plugged in because she's late as usual.
Yes, let's get ready.
If it's good, I'm going to throw you guys on the screen and I'll turn my computer around so you can see everybody else.
Okay, nice.
Awesome.
Thank you guys very much for doing this.
No problem. You know we got you.
You guys are giant right now. It's a very big screen.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That means to get him a good side.
There
yes,
we go.
There we go.
Hey,
Hi,
you can see
everyone.
you guys. That's a pretty nice classroom.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's better than last year, huh? To the extent you guys are comfortable talking about it, I am curious, American TV, not a lot of Muslim couples, definitely not a lot of black Muslim couples on TV. And just the idea, how conscious of that were you when filming started? And there was a ton of hate that first season online, especially towards Bilal, and yeah, how things played out.
Yeah, that was actually one of the reasons why we decided to do it. You know, was we think, you know, representation matters. You know, when you can see yourself, you know, in the media or in the news, sport, whatever it is, and you're like, oh man, okay. And so we noticed that there wasn't anybody who resembled, who looked like us. You know, specifically in the, you know, the 90 Day franchise.
And every time it's being portrayed, it's always something negative and
erratic or whatever.
Or radical. Yeah. So we wanted to show that, hey, they're, you know, open-minded, cool Muslims, you know. Yeah, Muslims were cool. I mean, we're your neighbors. We want the same as you all. You know, we want to live in great neighborhoods, to live a good life, to raise your family, and you know, to be in service to humanity, et cetera, et cetera. So we wanted to portray that. So anytime. We knew that, you know, obviously being on a more of a drama type show, that you have to, there's going to be drama, right? But there's one thing of, you know, having, you know, issues with each other that we knew we would never come out of our character as far as, you know, like other people maybe, you know, who, you know, cuss each other out or throw things like that, that we wouldn't, you know, there's certain moral standard that we have that we wouldn't do anything that just for the sake of, you know, clickbait. It has to be, I guess it's who you are, how you present yourself, you know. I try to always conduct myself very classy, respectable on television. So it played off in real life. The brands and people who would approach me would always be like educated people who, you know, just, you know, thank you for just representing and just not being the cliche on television and not being loud and you know, sharing woman empowerment and just being brave. And I get a lot of, you know, positive, you know, people write me just to express that, you know. So I was like, oh, you know, so that for me, it played off very positively. I get messages, fan mail almost every day of someone just telling me, oh, I look up to you, how you present yourself, how you care about yourself, or you speak, even in trouble, when it had situations when it was just a riff, you know. I always try to conduct myself with propriety and class, so I think it played off for me pretty nicely at the end. At the end of the day, it's all about making good TV, and they try to make good TV, right? So nobody wants to see us having a picnic. Nobody wants to see us cooking and laughing. Those things are just boring. People will say, oh, that's boring, I'm not going to tune in. People would like to see more of a, you know, attention, a struggle.
It's entertainment. You know, that's really what TV is, right? You know, whether you're watching a documentary or a comedy or drama or suspense or action or whatever. And a particular show that we were on, you know, it's more, you know, drama TV.
You know, if you film anybody for a long period of time, you're going to get moments where they're a jerk and you're going to get moments where they're being great. Do you guys feel like, Shaeeda, did you have the same percentage of your good moments shown versus your jerk moments shown as Bilal? And Bilal, do you think you had as many good moments shown versus your jerk moments?
I think a lot of my joke moments were not shown, thank God. I think like me asking for his black card and credit card, America could have already labeled me as such. It would have already solidified as, oh my gosh, she's a gold digger. But it was just things I was trying to get under his skin.
But you got a little bit of that.
I got a little bit of that, but it was like, I did so many things that was not there. I was like, oh my God, if they only showed it, it would have been a disaster. Like going dress shopping, grabbing your black card to go to an expensive store to shop, taking your black card to shop for household items. Remember all that? And I was like, oh my God, I'm glad that didn't play off on TV.
Negativity is so loud. It's so loud, right? And the people that are more positive are, you know, more quieter, you know, quietly supporting you, etc. But, you know, negativity is so loud where, you know, there's, you know, you have those cyber bullies. Everybody's like an internet thug behind the screen or, you know, their phone and stuff like that. So you'll get a lot of that if you're not, you know, if people don't like you.
Guys, thank you very much. Really good to see you. I'll bug you later.
Thank you. Yes, please do bug us later, David.
Oh, you see
when we don't have an audience.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, take care.
Hello everyone, welcome back to a Next Day with Shaeeda. You know, you guys are just trying to vlog how busy sometimes my week are. So it just happened that this time I have a lot of things on my schedule. Today is a next day and I'm going across my friend's house, McCartney. You guys probably see her in my Instagram reels, a little bit of maybe my YouTube vlogs. That's a friend of mine's and she's having a little Galentine day. So I'm at her house. I'm outside. I wish I could have done like show you guys what I was getting ready to put on, blah blah blah, but it's okay. I'm running late. I'm 30 minutes late and it's crazy because we live like 4 minutes away from each other. So let me go ahead and get out of this car so that I could meet my girlfriend McCartney and you guys could come tag along with me to see what we are doing today for this Galentine's get together. Hi, say my friend.
Hi.
So we're meeting each other. Hey, oh, look at that pretty pussy cat. Look at that cat. You guys. Oh my god, two? Yeah. Hey, how you guys? Let me end right now. Hi, cat. Oh my god, look so. How are you? You look good. Thank you. You guys look amazing. You guys look amazing. I love the pink. Thank you. So we have Kara. She's making some cookies. Do you want to tell us more about these cookies?
Yes, we have these cute little XO
XO? Oh my
cookies,
god,
some
so cute.
Tarts. Just pops them in the oven, so it should be out soon. I can't wait.
Yeah.
We're making some colored icing to decorate.
Oh, nice.
Have fun.
Okay, let's see the cookies.
They expanded so much. You can't even tell what they are.
Okay, let's watch that. Let me do it. Let's go down. Let's see the cookies.
No. That is so funny.
But it does. It's not bad. When it gets cold,
Yeah, maybe
it
they
will
just like expanded way too much.
expand it.
That's so funny.
But it smells so delicious. It smells good. Like we have the bakers in the kitchen, you guys. Like, let's give it up to Kiara and McCartney.
Maybe we can like shake them while they're warm.
You can try.
Maybe. Here, do you have a spatula?
I do.
Let's try it.
Oh, that's so funny.
Push them back into their break them apart.
See, those look so good over there. When
I know, they were like perfect. I've never heard that before. That's funny.
It's gonna be an awesome video.
I'm down with it. No, I like this. It's so cute. Okay.
Hey, you guys. So we are taking photos.
Like the video.
Like, this is my kind of crew. Like, take as many photos as you like and enjoying it. I can't. Like, let's go ahead and see.
That's what I said. Just take off your HDR.
Really? Take it off?
Oh, HDR runs everything.
Really? Oh god. Not a hit the ceiling. Okay.
So we're done taking our photos, you guys. So now it's time to eat some pizza and drink some mocktails. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's fine. See, how does that work?
Yeah, it is good.
Welcome back. That was a nice, fun girls event. Got together with my friend McCartney. We had so much fun. We had some nice mocktails, non-alcoholic wine. We had cookies. It was so good. I'm so full. So now let's go ahead and go back home. Hope you guys enjoyed my Valentine's Day with my girls. Later on tonight, we are going into a podcast. In fact, we have a lot of podcasts this week.
We're on quite a bit of podcasts. You just got us to see us do something with Stanford University. Stanford University?
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
That's a big deal.
That's actually our second time doing something with Stanford. So
yeah, we love Stanford.
And tonight we have a podcast
with Charmaine. If you guys don't know Charmaine, she was on Black and Crew Chicago. I think she was on for 6 seasons. She was so bubbly. She was the life of the party on that show, and I was so happy when she messaged me for us to go into a podcast. So that is what we'll be doing later on tonight.
So we're her and her husband.
She and her husband.
Yeah, so they have a podcast. Make sure you check it out. We're not going to show you everything because we want you guys to check out the podcast. Yeah. But show them a little bit. Yeah. Let's do it.
Hey guys, we're getting ready to go into a podcast with Charmaine.
Awesome. And we always say we got a special episode and we got some really, really special guests. But this is like really, really special. And I know that y'all have heard that a couple times too. But this is our first couple from one of my favorite shows that I have been binge watching since I was pregnant with Nola during COVID. 90 Day Fiance.
What up, y'all?
It's Bilal and Shaeeda. What's good? Bilal. My bad. I'm a little nervous because it's y'all. It's Bilal and Shaeeda. Hey, y'all.
Hi.
And it's so funny because when I DM'd Shaeeda, I was like, hey, by the way, I love you. She was like, girl, I know who you are.
Who doesn't know Charmaine? I mean, I was in Trinidad on my couch watching you, right? For like 6 seasons.
Oh my goodness.
That's
well,
tough.
I know. That is just so amazing. And I'm so glad to have y'all here today. Great talking to y'all.
Pleasure.
Bye.
Take care.
When we are back and we are on our way to New York City. And this is the life of our vloggers. Is it, baby? This is a week in the life of vloggers. So we're in the airport. Bilal is having some orange juice. He's a little bit under the weather. It's good thing I gave him some Zycam. It's really good for cold and flu. It shortens the cold. So it's a good thing I packed everything in my bag. Well, we'll be back with you guys when we land safely, inshallah, in New York City.
Hey, what's up?
We've arrived in New York City and it's cold outside. Oh my God, it's cold.
Back in the
It's
NYC.
Chicago cold.
Man, this has been one busy week. As we're showing you our everyday life, our everyday life as a social media influencer. See, I was a real estate investor and a realtor listing properties. Now she got me being social media. All right, we post some videos every single week now. Don't get it twisted. I'm always investing in real estate.
Yep.
And if you guys are looking to buy or sell, I'm your guy. No matter what area, baby, I'm doing my pitch. No matter what area of the world you live in. Yeah, I said the world because the reality is that I have contacts all around the world. I can help you find your dream home or even sell your property. So whether you live in the country, whether it's LA, whether it's New York, whether it's Chicago, whether it's Atlanta, and definitely KC, holla at your boy. But meanwhile, we're about to head and get some food. So, babe, take a deep breath. You smell that?
Smell garbage.
Baby, that's not garbage. That's New York.
That's New York.
Good morning, beautiful people. It's another day.
Another day, and today's the day.
Here in New York.
Yeah, today's the day we have the podcast. We come all the way to New York for this podcast.
all the way to the NYC for a podcast. This is gonna be a great podcast.
Yes.
It's gonna be good.
Because it's one of us.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, we're gonna make it fun and entertaining.
Fun and entertaining.
You guys, you wanna show the audience what I'm wearing?
You guys all know that's code for show my outfit.
And that woman, she sure could cook.
Oh man.
See, we have a sweet hand.
Yeah, I do have a sweet hand. Yeah, do have a sweet hand.
Yeah. So let me change.
Okay.
I'll be
Hey
right
everyone, I'm gonna get ready to do a podcast. Keep you guys posted. Am I too close? I always come up so close.
You're good.
Yeah.
So, you know, talking about that,
I feel like music culture has been so private, but it's people don't know that Eid is a public holiday.
yeah, I don't know much about it when I sent it to him.
And I'm telling you, the Muslim community is, you know, it's very impactful.
Yeah. So we'll be excited. Now I want to listen and hear it. And then talking about you and know your path. So he always starts with certain questions. So yeah, it's just talk about your guys' relationship, your own individual relationship with God and everything. So yeah, we're excited.
I heard about the problem that happened.
The shooting.
The shooting last week. I thought about you.
And you know, Bilal has been going to the parade. Like he went to the parade in what?
Every year.
Every year. But this year he decided not to go.
Yeah. I was actually gonna go because the weather was like beautiful that day. It was like mid 60s, which is crazy that time of year.
From Missouri.
And but didn't go, and then
I wasn't feeling it. You see, the Caribbean people, we have a kind of superstitious vibe.
Yeah.
And I felt like we get premonitions from day one. We came up from Vegas.
That ain't
I
wild.
was like, we're not going to the parade.
She just didn't want to be around a lot of people. That's it.
I said we're not going, and look what happened, unfortunately.
Because she didn't have a good time last time.
Korean people know.
They know, right?
More in touch with the African roots.
Yes.
Okay, you guys, that's a wrap. That's a wrap.
I tell people that too, like shoot your shot.
I tell people that all the time.
Tell people that all the time. Boyfriend too, like, well, it was like you could tell that we were like interested, but at a certain point I was like, so what's going on? Like, are you interested or not? Like,
that's what I told him.
Like, what's going on?
I shoot my shot.
Yeah.
If I didn't shoot my shot, I wouldn't be in America. We're done. It was so good, very informative. Bilal did really well, I must say that.
Thank you.
So knowledgeable. I was like, yes, that's my hobby, yes. He did really good. I can't wait for this podcast to come out so we can share it with you guys.
Yes, whenever it drops. I think it's going to drop in about a month. So we'll definitely let you guys know so y'all can check it out.
Of course.
Support it. But we had a great time.
Had a great time.
You had fun?
I had fun. I was natural. I wasn't too nervous.
What's up, party people, in a place to be? Well, guess where we are at? You may have seen us behind me before, maybe you've seen us in other videos as we've been in New York, but we are at the Brooklyn Bridge area. Great area to take photos. And if you don't know, one of the things that Bilal and Shaeeda loves to do, she loves to take photos. Excuse my voice.
As you guys already know, I'm kind of sick, unfortunately. So being out in cold weather isn't the best thing, but anything for my lovely wife. But would you look at this? Look, somebody just proposed. Check this out. Somebody's getting married. Congratulations. You just seen a nice little proposal and everything, but we are here because of the one and only Bilal and Shaeeda is getting her photos done. You can see her right there in the background doing her bizzle. So it's a little chilly, needless to say, by the water, so it makes it a little more cold. But she's excited. See how her photos come out, and allow you guys to check out what she got going on. What she got going on.
As you guys know, with my girlfriend Melina, we just did a little photo shoot in Times Out Marketplace. The last time we were here was for New York Fashion Week. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and search for that video back in September. So we are here on a photo shoot. I hope you guys are loving my pink and my shoes. You know, you're gonna have to step out. Gotta step out. Work it. Let me see you walk. All of my hands are freezing and I'm so cold. It's still a beautiful day. Baby, don't be getting these crackled toes and people gonna tease me. Don't get my crackled toes.
I got all of them. All those toes. I got the toe jams. I got everything. Everything. So she's changed her clothes. Yes. About to do another shoot.
Not really.
Not really.
We're gonna see a snowman.
Look at this, guys. Check this out. Look at the snowman. Look, his eyes is made out of dates.
Dates.
You know?
That means he's Muslim.
Yeah, he's Muslim.
Oh my God.
He's Muslim. What's your name? You know, you thought his name was Frosty, but what is it? Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr is his name. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Abu Bakr, right from Brooklyn, right next to the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got the carrot and everything. I see you. Well, my good brother, peace be upon you. You know, assalamu alaikum. And we pray that you don't melt anytime soon.
Oh yeah, we do.
Because meanwhile, we gonna be up out of New York.
Yeah.
So it don't matter if it's cold or not. So, all right.
New York.
It's cold.
It's cold, yeah, it's cold. Nice and posh. Elizabeth Island and we're on the tramway on our way back to Manhattan. No, I've never been on something like this. This is scary.
There you go. We're up pretty high.
Yes, I'm scared.
Are you really?
Yeah, we're all here.
Why'd you want to come on?
I just don't want to.
Be out. Just don't look down. This is a pretty cool experience, though. We are very, very high. And it's starting to shake. Now we're coming down. So, baby, we did it.
I want to do it again.
You don't?
No.
But you know what? You conquered your fears.
I did.
You conquered your fears. You know, you went because we was up high. We were
really high.
So good for you. Proud of you.
No, it's a goal.
All right, so we got to figure out how to get on the train. So let's do it. Well, this is the end of our vlog
in New York.
We had a wonderful time in New York. We're at the airport right now, but guess who we ran into?
Guess who we ran into at the airport? Yes! Yes, that's Emily's parents.
Small world.
Small world. So, just want to tell everyone thanks a lot for watching our vlog. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's been a crazy week.
Yes, crazy week.
This was a week in the life of our vlog. A week in the life of us as influencers. So
make sure you like, subscribe, share, and we look forward to seeing you guys next week. As always, peace.